judge every again. When a good season comes to an end, another more greater season will rise and it's going to make the spring season feel hot. But for every year or so, there will be a season where it's going to be a heavy sequel-based season and adding in with some new great shows. So without wasting no time, let's get right into it. But before that, as you might see in the title, this is going to be a two-part video. So the second part will be released on the third week of the month because there are a lot of anime to cover. As usual, this video will be my first impression for each anime that came out this season, and when I will rate it with a pass or a meh or a big step dame. With that being said, let's go! Let's get the sequel out of the way first with most anticipated sequel ever for me, Tokyo Ghoul Re. Ignoring the mainstream attention that this anime got, I really like the previous season despite it has the edgy story, but I really like it, especially the manga. As a long time reader of Tokyo Ghoul, this is the sequel that I really anticipated the most for this year. Well, aside from it had a great OP, it still kept the same OP style like the last two seasons, which I really love it. What do you expect from Tokyo Ghoul actually? Great to see the same studio still working for the anime, and this time around they're barely near Sushida style, which I'm okay with it. Great animation and soundtrack. The worry I have for this anime is until what or where or when they're going to end of this season of Tokyo Ghoul. Don't know. Hope they make the right choice. But anyway, let's get a pass. Yes! Another one. Boku Aka. More hype, more arc, more villain, more hero, more plus ultra! There is nothing to say about Boku Aka, just overall good anime, without a doubt the best new generation of shonen anime. This show is so great, just mentioning the name will make me go hype and give me goosebumps just by the energy of the show alone. However, the OP didn't grasp me that well unlike the previous season, but still good OP. Pass. Alright, the second place king of Heaven right before Yukirito is back with more boobs and nudes and with some great story as well. Wouldn't it be funny if the operator song is the OP for this season, but anyway. Generally, I score the end is pretty decent anime if you bypass all the massive plot. At first, the show has a really slow paced plot progression, but as the season keeps going on, the progression started to pick up at a moderate pace, but damn, this season picks up really fast. Really loving the new art style that Passione is bringing in. For me, it's got a pass. Persona 5. Never watched the previous Persona before or even played the goddamn game before. I'm worried that it's going to be tied up or related to the previous one or with the game one, but thank god it doesn't. Overall, I like the concept of the stand used in Persona 5. To me, it's really different. It has that really mysterious vibe to it. Not to mention really elegant looking art style and animation, and I'm banging with the jazz soundtrack. It's got a standable pass. Don't you see that I'm making a JoJo Bizarre Adventure? Please get me, I'm so outdated. Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online. This one is considered as a spin-off rather than a sequel, but seriously, the plot is different but still with the same as character concept design. Firstly, I like how they go more in depth with the detail of the system of the game in the anime and not bushing it. But here is the thing, you still get an OPS main character but got a weakness and a cookie cutter AGS antagonist. The animation and the art style is okay at best. Maybe I'm too early to judge, but at the time being, I'm not really interested with the anime right now, so you get it. Meh. Now, there are two sequels that I have to skip. One is Steins Gate because I didn't even watch the first one yet, and since I heard it's gonna be tied up with the last one, so it's best for me to stay away from it for the time being. Second is Pawn But With Food, the anime season 3, or aka Shokugeki no Soma. I haven't watched the beginning of the third season yet, and since this is the continuation from the third season, so I might have to push it to the side. You see what I did there? Let us move on with next session. You see what I did? That's funny joke that I made. Please add me. This section I'm going to call the Mahou Shoujo section because we have two Mahou Shoujo anime this season. It is not a kid show, and literally both of them has the word Mahou Shoujo in front of it. The first one, Mahou Shoujo Ore. It's an anime about a couple of idol made a contact with a deranged looking Yakuza who is a former partner to the main character's mom when she was Mahou Shoujo. With this contract, they will able to have magical power and transform to honky ass Bishon. If you didn't catch up by now, it's a parody of every motion shoujo ever. The anime mostly poke fun of Mahou Shoujo show in a more comedic way. It has a wet and quick wit comedy which I'm a fan of, and the plot is interesting. As for the visual department, it's mediocre, but still the anime is hilarious. Never had a great laugh from an anime before ever since Konosuba, so that is why it's getting a pass. Mahou Shoujo side. I have to be straightforward with you. This anime is boring. So what you get here is Pula Majika Madoka, but it's trying so hard to become edgy, sad, and depressing that it became a pile of trash. What's up with this recent Mahou Shoujo show trying to copy Pula Majika Madoka? I think what makes Pula Majika Madoka great dark Mahou Shoujo show is that how everything happens naturally. The shows still keep the concept, making a contract with a partner basically, but this time the partner is a fucking devil, but at the same time the character in Pula Majika Madoka doesn't trying so hard to be depressed, unlike in this show, which have the fucking main character got bullied by everybody, and I mean everybody, especially by the bully, to the point that she wanna kill herself. And what the fuck is that? Oh my god, stay away from me! The saddest part is that, oh no, not the cat. Not the cat. And I just crossed the line. Yeah, I understand. And I would consider myself a liar if I say I didn't feel for the character at all. I feel for the character, but it does not work for me, so that is why it gets a dummy. A first dummy of the season. Oh goddamn. Let's head on to the comedy section. Comic girl, just cute girl doing cute drawing manga things. For a slice of life anime, I really like it since I'm a slice of life fan. You know, that moe blob shit. It also has that wet and quick witted comedy. Despite being a moe anime, it has a pretty decent amount of mature joke in here. The art style is cute as fuck, and the editing in this one is actually pretty unique in a way. It's not edited in a way like you would normally see in anime, but here the editing is really cheery and fun to watch. Overall, it has a good visual. However, what caught me off guard though is that the fact how they're referencing the concept of having a group of mangaka and shove it into a building just to see how the situation will go, like what happened in real life. I know, but still, this one's got a pass. Next one, Hinamatsuri. What would you do if a capsule all of a sudden hits you in the head and so it happened to be an Aspa girl in that capsule? Well, you leave it there to be rot. Fuck it. Nah, just kidding. You take care of it even though that thing will ruin your life in an instant, and that's what this anime is. A heartwarming tale of a Yakuza trying to take care of a young girl that came from a different dimension. To be honest, I never expected it to be worked entirely. This anime is great and again have the same type of comedy that I really like. However, the story pattern does has that Hamato and Bumo Stray Dog pattern where you think they are all going to be in great danger, but then the problem solving it just snap out the finger. Just like that. The animation is fluid and smooth. In the end, this anime got a pass. Let's put that comedy section aside. Let's move on to the next anime. Golden Kamuy, a historian anime that sets in a post-war between Japan and Russia. The anime is about a guy trying to earn some money for his fan's wife, which he is promised to have her recover from blind by solving a series of puzzles that will lead him to a treasure. So far, the anime is good and it will get intense as fuck real fast and real quick in a good way. But to me, I think this anime is not for everyone. I think only for those who has interest for Japanese history, you know, like the Edo period will only like this. I don't know, maybe it's just only me overall. An interesting anime, get a pass. Okay, so I'm fast on for the shoujo anime section. Kinda jovial girl. An otaku boy tries to fall in love with a 3D girl for the first time alongside with his cosplay obsession friend. I thought it's going to be a cringe fest since it's about an otaku trying to have a relationship with a problematic girl, and you know how we interact, but it still has to be a really good emotional battle between an individual decided whether it's worth to try to have a relationship while having an obsession for Mahou Shoujo girl. Good visual, and I really concerned it's going to be more like Watamote, but it doesn't, so thank god. So that's why this anime got a pass. Tadako will never fall in love. A student who has passion towards photography and had never fallen in love before met up with a foreign girl, and as the name suggested, it's going to be a hilarious experience. One thing I like about this anime is the visual. It has that Koritoro style in visual, so this one got a pass. Otaku ni koi wa muzukashi. A shoujo anime made by A1 Studio. It's about two childhood friends who are an otaku, work in the same company and then fall in love with each other. Simple but cute, and it's work. Each character has their funny little quirk. It's just your average shoujo anime, and whoa, fuck me, is that Kato? Damn! A new season of Seikano confirmed. I've been waiting for the anime to get new fucking. This is one. So far, I'm really enjoying and like every anime that came out so far. I'm really enjoying and liking every anime that came out in this season so far, except Mahou Shoujo side until I watched this anime. Devil's Line. I never thought there's going to be two Tokyo Ghoul this season. Wow, Kaneki looks different, also Toka. Wait, what? This is in Tokyo Ghoul? God damn, no wonder it's shitty. Devil's Lines, what do I have to say about this anime? It's boring and all the characters are bland. The plot is your typical average edgy romance story about the vampires falling in love with a human while trying to beat other vampire. You know what? This actually Twilight, isn't it? In seriousness, reading the synopsis alone sounds like a base plot for Tokyo Ghoul and Twilight. It's like when you try to combine both of that show, missing another part, you burn it and then you let it outside for a decade until it becomes raw and started to grow all kinds of germs and it turned into historical shit. Even the first episode pisses me off and how it's so messy and full of claustrophobic shit. I even gave it a chance until the third episode and it's still shit. Damn it, not gonna continue watching it ever. I saved the best one for last. Megalobox. Finally, a good fucking sports anime that has a unique tone, rough but fluid animation, really mature and awesome looking art style. The plot is different but interesting and it's fun to watch overall. Most importantly, it has tournament arc! It's rare to find nowadays to get a great, passionate and just full of energy sports anime, but for this season, we actually finally got it. Sets in a cyberpunk world and I don't know why, but this has that, that vocal cover. It just make you hype and feel energetic as you watch throughout. This feeling is what I get when I watch this anime. I also want to give a huge credit to the people who work for the ADOP and the soundtrack of the show, because the sounding in this show is so good, very fucking funky, and it's different from any other anime this season. If you want to watch a great anime for this season, then I highly recommend this anime to you. That's all for me. Again, part 2 will be coming out soon, and my opinion about the anime for this season so far, I'm very liking it so far. Enjoying it, all of them, except the full anime. This spring season 2018, it's really hot in the anime scene, and hope it stays burning hot as I watch more anime later. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Please do comment below and give me feedback towards the video I make. Also, please click the like button if you enjoy, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell thing to get notified for new upload. My social media will be in the description and in the end credits. Anyway, see you guys next time. Always enjoying your life despite what problem you have. Selamat tinggal. Have a nice day. Bye bye. 僕らバカになって宙を待って今だけは忘れてらった踊り明かそうこの夜を明かそう涙を干して眠るように嘘になってしまわぬように僕じゃない僕にもらった